Hello Gemini, my name is Jason. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your general tarot reading for the second half of April 2019. So it could be about love, career, any questions at the forefront of your mind. If it isn't resonating, or even if it is, please go ahead and check out my readings for your rising sign and your moon sign. I find they quite often resonate as strongly or more strongly than the sun sign. But for now, Gemini, you go into this period with the Three of Cups. So if this is your reading, there'll be some kind of celebration you are feeling of having if you are not actually celebrating something. Perhaps someone around you might be getting married, or you've just got a new job or a new promotion, or maybe you're congratulating yourself on noticing how far you've come with something. So some kind of growth you feel you've had, and you're feeling things are pretty good, and you want to share the joy that you're having. So what a great way to start this period. Okay, your challenge for the period. You have the Queen of Swords. Okay, there may be a person in your environment who may be a little bit pushy or forceful. This queen, although she's not so much a gossip or a tattletale or a political kind of person, she stands alone and she says what she thinks. And you'll see the sword there is straight up and down for her. It's not going one way or another, but she may have some harsh words to say, or she may just be an abrasive personality. Okay. Now, if it's not this kind of person in your environment, this could be you needing to say something to someone, and you need to be able to say it very clearly so that you're not misunderstood. And so I'm feeling this could be quite an important matter here. You might have to speak to a subordinate or a child or a partner or a colleague about establishing some kind of a boundary for yourself, making sure that if someone's been sort of pushing a boundary with you, your challenge will be to stand up and say, wait a minute, I'm not copying this, or you must respect this, that kind of thing. And you want to do it in such a way that you're not upsetting anyone so much, but you need to say what you want to say quite clearly. Okay, in your hopes, you have the World card. What a beautiful card. Okay, so you're hoping for a new chapter to begin somehow, and I'm feeling this is connected to this celebration. So perhaps it is a new job or a new home, or you've just got like a loan or a payout, something ready to start something. So if you've moved into a new home, well, whatever it is, you are protected. So if you're making some plans based on the next step for this celebration, then it's looking pretty good and you seem fairly protected. So for the rest of this month, this card seems to be saying you will take that chance. You're protected here. Back yourself. Make this celebration worth celebrating. And it's a beautiful card, the World card. It's almost like starting a new chapter in your life. So whatever this Three of Cups was, that's celebrated the beginning of something or an end of something, there's a new chapter, almost like a new book I'm feeling will be ready to begin writing. And it could be something to do with creativity. Okay, in the best attitude position, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is the leader. Okay, he doesn't muck around. He works from a position of strength. Okay, so he takes responsibility for his decisions. He starts new things and he backs them up, and he leads others quite firmly as well. So even though he may be a little fiery sometimes, this person knows what they're talking about, and so you're being encouraged here to be a leader for the second half of April. So whatever this idea is, this new chapter which is starting for you, you're being encouraged to lead from the front, okay? And it could have something to do, so when we're talking about leading, sometimes leaders have to speak like this person here. Just say it like it is. Don't worry too much about offending people, especially if it's in a business context where things have to be done correctly. I apologise for that noise out there. I have some building work happening. Your outcome for the end of the period here, the end of April. You have the Star card. Beautiful. So the Star card talks about optimism. It talks about really feeling that what you have is providing you with everything you need to move forward to the next step. I'm feeling you may be in a position of public acknowledgement somehow. So perhaps you've recently made some achievements and people are recognizing that, and you're becoming quite famous, or if not famous, then your reputation has just jumped up a little, okay, in whatever circle it is that you work in or that you operate in somehow. So this is a beautiful reading, really. I'd just like to clarify a couple of these things, Gemini, and see what this might be about. But that's your reading proper there. So it looks like a lot of celebrations, some new starts for you. You need to take a leadership role somehow. You will have to say it like it is. I don't think you've got much of a problem saying it like that. Gemini, you seem to have a way of saying what you need to say without upsetting people too much. You're a very good communicator, let's face it. Let's have a look. Why is the Three of Cups here? What is this? Please clarify the Three of Cups for Gemini, the second half of April. And we have the Three of Cups again. Okay, so you're celebrating. Well, that hasn't really clarified much for me, really, but the Three of Cups is celebrating the Three of Cups. So it's really like a positive kind of an energy here. I'm just looking at the card here now, and I'm seeing you've joined forces together. Perhaps you've had some kind of a reunion with someone, or you're having a reunion with someone. Perhaps there was some bridges burned some time ago, and now you're feeling you're going to catch up with some people, and it's going to be sort of mutual that the harsh feelings are gone, or the coldness is gone, okay? So you'll be feeling that things will be back on track, and this is really going to make you feel really good, okay? You're going to have this emotional abundance. You're going to be feeling so good that you're going to be able to give back to your environment. Just like this Star character here, her cup is so full now, she's more than capable of giving that beautiful energy, that beautiful spirituality and good feeling back to the environment, just like she's doing here. So that's looking pretty nice. Let's have a look now and find out the Queen of Swords. Well, the Queen of Swords, I don't feel the need to clarify her. You will need to speak to someone quite clearly. If we have a look at your hopes and fears, what is this World card about? This new chapter you're beginning, the new start. Why is the World card here for Gemini? And you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is he's a fiery energy. Reminds me a little of the Emperor, really. The King of Wands he does things, okay? He starts things, makes things happen. Perhaps there's a fire sign kind of energy that you're interested in, or that you've just begun collaborating with, and you're really feeling that this person has the skills or the charisma that you need to push a certain part of this new project that you have, okay? If it's not about, and it could be about collaboration because you have the 2, 3 of Cups there. If it's not that, then you're hoping that you will have the ability, the fire that you need to inspire somebody, okay? And the Emperor. The Emperor, why is the Emperor there? Why is the Emperor here in the best attitude position? We know the Emperor is a leader who has fought the battles. They've done it before, so you'll be relying on your experience somehow, I'm feeling. You can step in and lead by example, because you've done it before and everyone knows you've done it before. They know not to mess with you, Gemini, because you know what you're talking about in whatever this is. And the Emperor is great at starting things, and so is the King of Wands, getting things off the ground. So why is the Emperor here? And you have the Ten of Rods. Okay, so the Ten of Rods talks about taking on too much. Okay, but I'm feeling here it's a card of delegation. Okay, so quite often when you get the Ten of Wands, it's about delegating responsibilities, so you don't have to carry them yourself. Okay, it can be the end of a hard slog, and now you're in a position to delegate to others. And because you have, or the best attitude to take is this Emperor energy here, that's what you're being asked to do, to get others to share the workload, if you like. But it won't be just like you're dumping some of your work onto other people. This is like valuable responsibilities that people will be happy to take on, and it will actually increase your reputation. Okay, it will improve your reputation. I still don't have a very clear idea for some of you exactly what this is. It's some kind of communication, I'm sure. This new project or this new beginning that you have, something to do with communication. Let's have a look. Why is the Star card here? Please clarify the Star card in the outcome position for Gemini. Take that one there. You have the Magician. Oh, what a beautiful combination. So you will really be feeling capable, famous, of manifesting whatever you want. Okay, you adopt this energy here. Okay, you have the Emperor, the Magician, the Star card. You have fantastic cards here, Gemini. So it looks like whatever you're starting, the result will be that if you use the right people, delegate the right responsibilities, you will have a real sense of achievement, a real accomplishment, some concrete accomplishment by the end of this period. So I'm really hoping this resonates for you, Gemini. Go ahead and please leave a comment for me how this resonates for you. And of course, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.